Hello viewers of YouTube and citizens of our beloved planet Nexus. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're feeling great. As always, I'm Icy Volk, and today we're back in WildStar to talk about some of the new in-game items that have been added by the only and beloved Carbine team. You know, those guys who made WildStar, this awesome game that we love so very much? Yeah, they're the creators, so you better thank them for developing this title. It's new. It's not part of any sort of overrated franchise. It's fresh and new and awesome. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about right now. Today we're going to check out the new in-game items that have been added in order to celebrate the first month of WildStar and the first major content patch, which is finally out there. It's been released. It's called The Strain. It involves a new leveling, not a leveling zone, but a new questing zone called Blighthaven. It is meant for level 50 players to discover, and it actually rewards players with epic gear. That is, if they've earned the beloved status with the reputation that exists there. But yeah, it's a fun zone. It's filled with goo, purple slime, and malicious corrupted creatures who will gladly eat your faces out. Sounds fun, right? So to celebrate the first major patch, this new cosmetic helm has been added to your account inventory called the Face Snuggler. It is inspired off the Squirg helm that you get from White Veil at around level 35. It's basically a direct corrupted version of that helm. So you can bind that to any character, any existing character on your account. And if you put it on, it'll look like that. You'll look like a crazy alien dude. Basically, this is the Squirg hat, but a strain-based version of it. And oh, speaking of the new patch, there's a new emote that's been added, a new character animation. You type /strain, and this is what happens. This friendly dude pops out of your chest wanting to crunch and eat the world away. But yeah, this is a very cool looking helm. You can only get it if you've activated a WildStar account by July 7th. So if you haven't done so by then you can't get this helm, which kind of stinks. But I mean, it's supposed to be a limited helm, and it's only cosmetic. It's not like it provides you with beneficial stats or anything like that. It's just purely for aesthetic use. Apart from this new helm, we also got the new sword model for warriors, which was voted by the community through a PC Gamer sponsored event. So basically what had happened during the event, WildStar had put up 4 different models that were coming up, like 4 models that they were previewing 4 models that were upcoming for the WildStar classes. So basically, 1 out of the 4 models was going to be added into the game, and this is what we got after the event. So apparently, the sword model was the popular choice, and after the sword model got picked, there was actually 4 names that were planned for the sword, and Rest in Peacemaker was one of the 4, and it was the winning win. So here is what the new warrior sword model looks like. It's, again, this is just for aesthetic use. It doesn't have stats on it. You're supposed to use it to change the look of your sword at the Protostar costume vendor guy, the guy who changes the design of your gear. So this is what the new sword model looks like. It's pretty neat. It's basically a tombstone sword. The base is made of soil, and then the sword is basically the tomb. It's got like souls whirling around the tombstone, and there's even the Nexus logo on the sword. It's glowing. It's pretty damn cool looking. And I apologize if I don't have this the game turned up to max graphics. And by the way, I'm playing WildStar on the PTR version. This character isn't a character that I actually have. This is just a character that I instantly got to level 50. And if you have the PTR version, you can only power level a character if you've gotten to level 50 on the official game by June 24th. I believe that's correct. But yeah, I'm playing this on the PTR version. I don't actually have a warrior, nor do I have Dominion characters on my actual account. All of my characters are exiles. But anyway, this is the sword model. It looks fantastic. I'm glad about the sword. Unfortunately, I do not own warrior characters, and my main's a spellslinger, so I don't really intend on leveling a warrior. Not right now, at least. But yeah, the new sword model is incredible. And so apart from these two new cosmetic items, oh, speaking of the PC Gamer event that was organized for this sword model, Carbine has added a new decor piece, which is exclusive to participants of the PC Gamer event. So if you voted for the sword model, for its name or the actual model, then you got to claim a decor piece from your account inventory called the Coconut Monkey. And not only can you have one, but you can have several of these of the Coconut Monkey on a single character. So you can put up several Coconut Monkeys on your housing plot. So here's what the Coconut Monkey looks like. We're actually going to right click those. Oh, you can only own one of these decor items. Well, I guess I was wrong after all, but apparently you can have up to 99 of those in your bag for no apparent reason. I don't know, but you can delete decor items, so I guess it would make sense that you could get more replacements, but it's unfortunate that you can't put more than one on your housing plot. So anyway, this is the Coconut Monkey. We're going to make it way bigger, make it taller than us. But I'm the bigger man here, obviously. Look at my helm. Look at my sword. You should fear me, Coconut Monkey. So yeah, this is the little decor piece that you got to have if you participated in the PC Gamer event that involved the new warrior sword model. It's pretty neat looking. I mean, it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't even provide you with housing buffs like ambience or comfort, which give you rested XP bonus if you didn't know. But yeah, this is just, again, this is for aesthetic use, and I'm glad that the extra items that have been added are only for aesthetic use. They don't make the game more advantages. They don't make the game easier for players. They're just there for cosmetic use only. By the way, speaking of account inventory items, if you're a WildStar Deluxe copy owner, there is now a new Elden dye color called, oh, it's not on here anymore. Oh, here it is. It's called the Deluxe Elden Extra Ultra Hues. And this is basically a golden dye, which is supposed to match the green that was initially on the list of account bound items. If you're a deluxe copy owner, you were supposed to have this, the Deluxe Elden Ultra Hues, which is only a green dye, like a bright lime green dye. But recently, one of the devs has added the golden dye to match the green, because as you all know, Elden gear is supposed to have lime green and the yellow gold on the armor. That's what Elden gear looks like typically. If you have encountered Elden based mobs, like corrupted Elden creatures or like the Elden robots, then you know that most of them have green and gold on them. And so finally we have the golden dye available. Sorry about that, but I'm the Protostar appearance modificator dude, the stylist, so that I can show you what the golden dye looks like. So we're gonna try and add the gold here. See, this is the gold that you can now get from your account inventory. Let me actually use up the green one real quick. Confirm, please. Right click. So now we're going to use some green and some gold here. Oh, why is it covering everything? Yeah. You can mix and match. It's pretty fun. Am I actually doing the right thing? I hope so. But yeah, you can dye your shoulders like so with the extra dyes that you get from your account inventory. And the gold color is new. It's recent. It's been added about 2.5 weeks ago, I want to say, maybe a little bit earlier. I'm not good with remembering time and events and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you the final account bound item that's been added. It's a mount. It's been added to celebrate the first month of the game. And you're supposed to... I mean, the only way you can get that item is if you have the authenticator, the Google authenticator, which is supposed to protect your account from botters and gold farmers and just hackers in general. And the mount has been made in order to I can't find the word. Ooh, I found an item here, a secret stash. What? I've never seen this. Maybe, was it ever here? I don't remember this being here in this capital city. I don't remember finding the stash here when I played the beta as a Dominion character. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that the new mount was made in order to incite players to get themselves a Google authenticator, because you want to make sure you're protecting your account in any possible way. And if you don't want to lose your characters or any precious items from your bag, from your inventory, then you might as well get the Google authenticator. And not only do you get the new mount from getting out the authenticator, but you also get this buff right here, the authentication dividends, which increases your prestige, renown, and XP gain by 2%, which is a pretty good number. It will matter a lot, especially in early level. If you're starting up a new character, a 2% XP increase is major. Okay, it's better than having nothing, than having no XP gain at all. But yeah, you can get this buff and the new mount that's been released yesterday if you get the Google, or 2 days ago, if you get the Google authenticator. Protect your account. I implore you. It is a good thing that you must do. If you don't do that, whatever, you're losing out. You're missing out on the new mount and this wonderful buff, and you're also not protecting your account effectively. So let me show you the mount real quick, okay? I just have to switch to my main account because apparently the PTR does not have the Retroblade included, which is the new mount that I was talking about. So I'll be right back. So as you can see, I'm on my housing plot on my main character. It's filled up with a lot of decor items, and the sky has been modified itself. But let me show you the Retroblade mount, which you get from acquiring a Google authenticator. Here it is. It's pretty neat. It's pretty retro looking. It's yeah, it's got like this front wheel, and I feel like it has more of an Exiles look than Dominion one, but it's pretty neat looking, and I like it. I mean, it's not supposed to be super fantastic because everyone can get it, so it's not meant to be a rare mount or anything like that. But nevertheless, it's a pretty cool mount, and I don't mind getting another hover bike. So I'm truly enjoying this mount. But guys, these are all of the all of the new items that I wanted to show off. Make sure to update your game because the new patch is out, and you guys should enjoy it to the fullest, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. goodbye. Vroom!